cover mid. He would have wanted to reset now anyway to be able to get the package.
Oh, that's
and get a bit of trading up in top
you know
side.
what? SOFM's here as well. Nice flash from Bubu to go the other way, but there's no escape. The first blood of Weibo Gaming goes to their new player in Might Shy. Moving down as well. He's a bit low on mana, but he has the honey fruit to pick up the lettuce in hand. They're getting quite low on the Herald, but they turn for the play. It's Weibo Gaming who actually get taken down for one, but reasserting their dominance, the Shy has to back off, and unfortunately, On gets taken. And at this point, look at the CS numbers. As we look at the bottom side, that's an ulti, a solo kill with DAY4. Welcome back, Lyric. This guy brings the energy.
Massive for them. Now Weibo can turn to this dragon. Do have numbers advantage, will stay down.
3v3 without OneFong's ulti though. Remember, as the quickness is used, Kadaya trying to get through. That hook did absolutely nothing. Kadaya running after OneFong, but the ulti's going to expire as Dragon goes to W. It's the first one of the game with View getting trapped in a field. Crescent Guard saves him for now, but the flag and drag to get back in. SOFM taking damage though, with the Chaos Storm timing out. Angel's now in trouble, and Weibo Gaming chased way too far, but Shanks is at the ready. Another rocket, a big one if any, but he's out of ammo. Coming forward, it'll be the second dragon for one of these teams, and WE are hoping that they step forward, but OneFong takes the bait now, flashing out himself. The quickness there as well. We get our team fight earlier than expected, Lyric, as the TP comes through from Bubu, and the Shy and SOFM have to run away. The flag and drag, and man, WE quick.
Keeping our eyes on SOFM for the side of Weibo if he can start something off.
At 3K, there's a package on top of the Shy. The needlework coming through, but is he dead before it? The answer, yes. His first death of the LPL as WE get the pick they're looking for. And Bubu moving first, a big part, but Shanks with the package once again doing its work. The hook goes through. That's on top of Kadaya, but I'm not sure if Weibo Gaming want to do this. In fact, that's a rookie mistake. Weibo need to get out of there. Bubu into the thick of it as well. Running far and wide as Angel dodges to the upward side. Stay gets his rocket through as Bubu gets on, but OneFong's forward. That's a good Protobell. It's Shuriken time as well, and Weibo Gaming know that they can win if they stick around. Shanks trying to burst him down, but that's a sneaky Baron to get out of the pit now as Gale Force was already used before by OneFong and SOFM getting targeted out first, but Kadaya gonna beat the trade. The Shy's a level 15 Gwen, and Gwen's as cute as she looks, but also as deadly. On with the hook in the back line, and it's a separated fight. The Shy getting over the wall, but Shanks joins in. A phosphorus bomb, a super mega death rocket. WE trying to burn down the victors. Deep here on the bottom side, that's an ulti. The Shy might be caught out, and Lyric, you know what?
The Shy!
You know what?
And for the side of WE, it's easy to keep your eyes on Shanks. He's the one dealing big damage right now. It's very hard for anyone to hit him in terms of range.
They're in though. The quickness into the back line. OneFong still not touched though as On takes the rocket. The Shy's into the middle. Look at this Gwen late game as Bubu finding out he's a useless Renekton. OneFong picks up one. Of course, the hook getting close, but it doesn't matter. Traded off his sword art, excuse me. It's SOFM getting used to it. It's a double kill over to OneFong. Watch out for Weibo Gaming. They still have
of tethering members like Bubu on his range, just consistently hitting his E's and chunking him out.
Okay,
Engage comes out.
He's into the middle. The Shy actually going golden, trying to buy time. Angel repositioning the Chaos Storm in a great position, but it's the ultimate from OneFong that doesn't connect. The flash forward from View is on top of OneFong, but OneFong knows the previous jungler to a T. Bubu as well. Kadara in the backline, taking so much damage from this 80 carry, but he's finally been stunned up as Stay is looking to leave them all behind. Weibo Gaming lose.
This game so far On hits the hook onto Bubu.
Oh, it's a pick. It's a beautiful pick. Bubu getting caught out is tragic. OneFong makes it a 4 versus 5 at the Shy, slows him down with the needlework. This is so bad for WE. They have to get out there. SOFM gets 2-man Cataclysm, and View has to bring it all back. But he's in the middle of the team as Stay using the range. Somehow WE might actually turn the fight around with the poke and burst. OneFong as well, not expecting it. He's charmed with the quickness, but GA pops through as the Shy takes some ball to court. You need a lawyer to get yourself out of that one, Lyric.
Yeah, the Shy turning it around for the side of Weibo. So many members down. This looks like Weibo should just be able to push for the finish. OneFong still up. Angel has TP, so he can easily rejoin, keep the minions alive. And yeah, this should just be a solid close for Weibo.
Well, somehow, Lyric, I don't know how, because Stay and Shanks were doing so much, but SOFM turning it all around as a package brings in the last hope. They're burning down massively. Shanks, the burst damage, absolutely incredible. Somebody hit him. Forget the Nexus. Forget the Nexus, Lyric. Angel needs to kill him. He goes into GA. Nexus exposed. The Shy taking down Bubu. Finally, are we there? We're there. Game 1 over to Weibo. wards, and that means Angel's going to be pretty deep here, but Ignite's down.
Oh, he bites.
Forget the jungler. That's first blood over to Angel. He's still got flash available, but no mana bar there. View on the chase, but look at this Yordle. Absolutely walk out of his face. A bit of a CS lead up in the top side as bottom side. This is a 2v2 once again. Gravitum's down, Ignite through as well. Kadaya getting low. And look at the heal that's already been burned as Angel's about to do it.
Oh, we're getting a dive.
The Shadow Realm's coming through. Angel's going to be very upset at somebody, but at who? For Kadaya, he's still getting out, but with a slither and a reset once again. A flash away from stay. And Angel knows that he's done the way. For WE, especially in these big lanes, gonna have to cut myself off, Lyric, to let myself say that Say's gonna die. Kadaya has no ulti, so there's no crescendo for this one. Only death from the Shurikens. Huanfeng with a double. Lyric, it's going from bad to worse.
Yeah, and that came out of nowhere. I was expecting On to be the one to flash forward and look for the engage. It was actually Huanfeng who flashed.
Dive meant that Weibo Gaming eventually went on to win the game, as here we go. Quickness again in the bottom lane. Lyric, it'll continue. Stay has to go. There's no easy way to say it. 0-2 for both the bottom laners. Huanfeng is playing with his food, and Kadaya, even Bubu getting low here, dodging away as I say that. View coming through. What a kite back. Bubu not able to hit the target as the Shy out of mana for now. He runs back in. Now that's where you get me, Lyric, because the Shy had it so good until...
So something to go back and review, and you can just look at 2 or 3 small moments where the game could have looked completely different, as SOFM
he's just taking
is
it himself.
Every member...
He's in 4.
No one's here.
He flashes crescendo though. That's a really good gloom coming out of Angel as the Thomas the Tank Engine rolls into him.
Member on the side of Team WE. Now Weibo playing by the book. Oh, I think View's just dead.
We're down with quickness.
Goodbye.
Yes, we are. Sonic Wave, and that's personal space. Again, COVID time's not great as Angel sent out.
Exactly what X does.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it describes the ability very well. So,
Kadaya's dead.
hey, Kadaya's dead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Second game, not even worth mentioning. They're on top of Huanfeng, but he's altered away in Lyric. This is the problem. He has Crescendum. He's Gale forced in. He's still alive. That's a 2-man fear. Angel wants to edit right here with the Shadow Surge already being burnt down. He won't get a reset though as Bubu lives on, but he will get the kill. The Curtain Call doing no damage whatsoever. And look at the Shy. He's in the base and he cares not. Shanks is going to get smoke screen for the time being, and this Graves is just going to run out of there. The flash forward from Kadaya. He doesn't have any more summoners. Deadly Flourish dodged away. There we go. Immortal Shield, Bone Shield. They flash in. They just want the Shy. They got him, Lyric. They did it. What cost? Who cares? They killed.
Semi-serious. We will do our jobs.
Okay.
As you know, Dragon about to be up in 20 seconds.
In a great flanking.
Actually,
oh no, 3-man fear. Wait, 3-man fear. The quickness going to hit everyone as well. Even though SOFM's dead, the problem is Huanfeng is not. Look at the range and the reset as well. Doom and gloom befalls WE. Get yourself a collateral damage, burn him down, and another reset will hit the ground. Angel has it. He won't follow it though, and it doesn't matter, Lyric. I'll say it again. Where I'm going with the rest of this analogy, but this meat's pretty good for Weibo Gaming in the second game as WE are getting charmed around. Look at Bubu, doesn't matter. And the flanking angle as well. That's what you want. It's a Shadow Surge once more of epic proportions from Angel. A double over to SOFM. As Angel on this pick, I have to say, is so damn gorgeous.
Yeah, Angel coming in, showing us remnants of those 2020 performances. And man, I just gotta say, 2022 Weibo Gaming is looking like one of the most exciting LPL teams to watch.
I mean, how this roster's come together from game 1 to now as they're approaching towards their first win of the LPL and an ace to boot. Huanfeng, Angel, SOFM and the Shy, all with bounties and on with sick flanks throughout. He might not have the bounty, but he has my respect because game number 2 was a slaughter, and Weibo Gaming have woken us all up to the reality that LPL teams give us bangers all the damn time.
Yeah, nice to see from Weibo. It all started from the mid lane, in my opinion, with Angel just completely doing whatever he wanted to Shanks in this mid lane matchup, finding the solo kill early on when W were trying to set up the gank mid.
But
Let's
it
get us
kept
out
them
low,
here.
get the full
It
use.
kept them here. It's huge. Like, to keep them in lane like that when they want to reset to get the engage like that from Hug, it is impossible for LGD to find a response here unless Shadow can change their fate. I think both sides will just back off. You do have Gory right here focusing down. The Zenith blade goes forward. The heroic entrance to back them off. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Base one getting so low. The taunt's gonna connect. LGD might have just found it. And they do. That's a couple quick kills and make it more. Eric is going nuts. That's a triple kill.
This Ezreal is going to be huge. 3 kills already picked.
Looking for the top side gank onto Fearness. They do find him. The kick comes back to Shallow, who gets his first kill of the game.
Yeah, Fearness getting baited by the fact that he had Shadow and G in the river, thinking that there's no way that G1 could be here, but Xiaolahu and G1 get that kill topside, get a good amount of gold in for Xiaolahu as well, and sets himself up a little bit nicely to try and be that sideline pressure that we were talking about.
Of early objective control coming out for FPX. Comes out from FPX. Now we get Gory down in the mid lane against Shadow in a 1v1 deck. Opposite juggles for both these teams. Like, it's like, oh
Eric.
my god, I can't speak. Eric gets engaged on, but the heroic inches is right there to back him up. Curtain Call comes away. You got the package across the middle. Curtain Call is still firing away, and it's Gory who gets taken down next. LGD have a very stacked up team right now, but it's leading to their doom as Shallow, who comes in to change the game here. Shadow heals so much from the Gore Drinker, but he does not get any kills in return. Now he's under tower. Shallow going a little bit ham under here. I need to be careful as now it's Fearness going forward. This might be an overextension though from FPX as Base 1 has to go golden. Next is the LWX to fall, and Shadow is claiming heads right now. Utilize there, a little the Valkyrie rather. True Shot Barrage hits LWX for a ton of his health. Base 1 takes that moment to go in. The Dragon's secured by FPX, but can they secure the fight? LGD are completely stacked up here, and the heroic entrance is gonna seal the deal. FPX turn tails and run. Look at that rocket damage. That's what this build.
Being back in, this is going to be 4 versus 5 as Camille on the way.
Everfrost. Hong is almost dead already just from the Everfrost catch out. The Crescent Guard comes away. The Solar Flare as well on top of it. Xiaolahu is in the middle of everybody here, but Hong has to back away now. Base 1 getting low. Doesn't go down. Is he going to die? No, he doesn't. Xiaolahu's tanking up a storm right now, but FPX need to get away because that storm is buffeting them to hell. And there you go. LGD stop the chaotic. LGD seems like they're starting to lose their grip a little bit. They want to grab firm hold of it as they start up the Baron while their side lane's getting pushed. You see Xiaolahu is gunning it towards this fight up here. He's just trying to get involved. The Baron already 3,000 health. Shadow is still in the pit. Base 1 can't get in the pit, and LGD secures the Baron. They give 1 life for it, but worth.
All right, start the Celine on because Fearness has been poked from Gory. We needed to start landing. You can see there onto Jinzhou, onto G, but not hitting some of these key members. Base 1 looking for Eric.
Fearness goes over the wall to try to get Base 1. He goes back over the wall and onto the Dragon. The Dragon's getting bursted down here, but there's still very healthy health bars for LGD. As the fight kicks off, it's chaos. Jinzhou gets away with a smidgen of health. YG goes down first, and LWX is untouched in the background. You just can't have that happen no matter how strong you are. And that's a triple kill coming through, and FPX have soared once again.
And so much of this was thanks to the damage from Gory. You can see it there, nearly double anyone else in this, over double anyone else in this fight. And now FPX on this bot wave, they can look to end.
Those death timers are so long, every second feels like a millennia right now as FPX run it down your base, LGD. After 1 fight, FPX held everything. They pull the trigger on that dragon fight, and they win the game because of it. How amazing is this FPX team to start off our year?
That is going to be it. Game 1 for FPX. A phenomenal performance coming out from FPX with reading with just a nice breeze coming through on that top end.
This is an early dive for FPX. It's against the Braum as well. Braum is so tricky to get, but Eric goes down anyways. The tower will get hung, and it's turned back around. LWX taking a ton of damage as well. Nobody here to help dissuade anymore, but now the dive's the top side for LGD, and Shadow, he might just die. No, he doesn't. Shallow, who goes down. Fearness taking tower shots, goes down as well. It is trades across the board. Is the one that's down towards this side. Invades have been the name of the game so far for both these teams, and it's honestly crazy that last game both junglers stayed at such similar CS because they were constantly invading, and now we get a gank towards bot side, but Shadow cannot pull it off. Maybe the wind becomes lightning, gets the kill. There you go. And LGD are able to take a 1-kill lead. Something very difficult to navigate against as the game goes on.
Well,
Pick it up.
G
Yeah,
might have to do
G.
just that.
Oh no, he gets the connection there. The first rocket misses, but Beishwan makes sure the kick doesn't. They're moving in here.
Here's FPX.
The smite does come through. Shadow secures the Rift Herald Eye, but he's in the middle of the pit, and he's in some trouble as well. Crescent Guard comes away, but Hung is just dead. Now it's back to a 3v3 and potentially a 4v3 in favor of LGD as Shallow, who is engaged on by Fearness, taking a ton of damage. Beishwan trying to make this happen. Gory here with the package as well. Can they make it happen, though? The knockback does help Fearness out.
In here still has that Rift Tower to play, so could be looking to use that to draw attention from FPX.
This is such a stellar point, though, for Shadow LGD to find this guy. Look at this gameplay right now. He just gets obliterated. He was playing so calm in that moment. He's like, oh, I know they're right here, but it's fine. Like, it's double the uh-ohs. It just feels like scaling on top of scaling. We'll see what happens as Hung goes in for the engage all by himself, trying to tank up a storm, but just dies. And now it's a 4v5. The resets are there. The Shadow Surge is coming alive here. Shadow trying to find his own kill. Jinjiao dies next, though, and Gory is still popping rockets, and they are going to the moon right now, Dagda. Shadow, again, the saving grace for his team, left out in the dust, and FPX find a fight.
But here we are once more, 30 seconds until Dragon. This time, LGD have control of the river, though, and this should make it a lot easier for them to try and bait FPX in. But honestly, I think for FPX, you just trade. Never mind.
There you go. Beishwan with the kickback, and Eric is dead. He had no cleanse, no flash, and that means it's an uneven fight. FPX will be able to survive a little bit longer. Fearness does a beautiful job, but there's the Shadow Surge. The reconnects there. Gory is still untouched. You can't not do that. You just can't, Dagda.
That's just disgusting. Like, FPX wipe the floor with LGD. Beishwan goes down. It's a 1-for-5 trade. Third Dragon going to FPX. And I mean, it's gonna be what, the 4th tower now for FPX as well. Like, this is looking kind of done and dusted, LGD. It's not going well for you.
And my goodness, what a turnaround performance from Gory here, especially the last time we saw him go against Xiaohu. This is a statement performance to have at the beginning of the season, and I love it. Yes, it's on Corgi. Yes, he's a bit busted, but it still takes execution to pull off. And FPX just looks like they're firing on all cylinders here. I don't know if they're gonna get that. Oh, they do! Oh my god. They're bandits. They're just bandits. Jinjiao is out. He has to get teammates to come help him. Like, he literally
it's like, let me jump. Let me out. Let me out. I don't want to be here. But anyway, LGD managed to hop on out. FPX pick it up, even if it was a little bit risky. And now, I mean, it becomes so easy, right? You've got a ton of options here for FPX.
Oh, Shadow Surge misses onto Beishwan. That's a big cooldown utilized. It will be coming up pretty shortly, but that means FPX feel comfortable with taking the fight. Shadow completely CC'd down. He is just obliterated. FPX find another fight, and they're pushing down the mid lane.
I mean, they've only got the one creep, may not be able to do it, but I mean, I don't know what LGD are thinking, right? You've got Fearness, who's trying to clear the top wave, and he's dead.
He's just dead. There's no way. You get caught out like that, you're asking for a ticket to the graveyard. And Shallahu books that one. Kitchen right now for FPX, not to mention the 6-1 lethality. Actually, it's 3 total Muramanas across the board. As I don't even get to talk about Shadow because he just dies. No, he doesn't. He actually survives. What a madman. Oh my goodness, and now this is a complete turnaround for LGD. Got to watch out for those gory rockets. Those Shadow Surge connects. But look, yeah, G is just dead almost. He has to go golden. TP coming in for LGD. But can Fearness turn this fight? He's going in all by himself. Has the needlework available. Putting down some damage. Oh, no. You got the poke. You came to the wrong house. You came to FPX.
And FPX will just take the game. They've now gotten the fight. They are on towards Baron. They're taking everything. This is just playing with their food. You can see no matter how much LGD throw at FPX, they're still bouncing back. They're picking up the kills. And LGD, there's just nothing there. Like, I'm trying to find anything that could be a potential saving grace, but I mean, you've 1-4 Gwen, you're 0-4 on your Ezreal.
rockets.
Like, even disengage, right? Like, yeah, G tries to get it to Shelahu. He's super low, but there's just not enough burst damage. And as you said, Gory, the rocket damage is insane right now.
And then that accelerated shock blast almost clips Eric too there. He still dies anyways. But it's just, there's nothing. Like, the damage potential is there for FPX, and they're literally revving up that snowmobile to just roll over the competition. And it wasn't even Gory in that one. It was Xiaolahu.
And a large portion of these fights are LGD trying to get on top of FPX. Is actually
hug.
reverse.
He found Shadow. Shadow gets the dash onto the Krugs, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. The Dragon Rage kickback, and they are sealing the deal, knocking in the coffin of LGD. The last tower, the outer side falls and bot, and now it's on to the in-hit towers for FPX.
No engage for LGD to close the gap onto FPX, but they have no problem doing the reverse. And now, with inhibitor bot gone, 22 minutes, Baron's
just
up
started
FPX.
backing.
They want to make it.
Yeah, there's no way Fearness can get back in time to do anything about this. I think they've just said, this is all she wrote. This is our quick 2-0 victory for FPX, but they've got one more fight to do to get through it. One dies. Gory gets the kill on the fadeaway. The tower's getting low, but there goes Benchwan. And there goes the resets for Yaji. He finally gets one, but dies immediately after. And yes, you've got health bars, you've got damage, but Gory is coming to town, and he's knocking with the Sheriff's Badge. Can he survive, though? Oh, Eric? Eric is going to do it? No, they survive for a little bit longer. Gory, is it going to go down? Yes, he does. Fearness gets the shutdown.
1,000 gold shut down over to Fearness. Eric with the triple kill, but if
in that stacking, but they're losing their inhib now, and the TP is coming in to seal the deal for Gory. They get the engage now a little bit early, but Hung goes in and almost dies. There's the package from Gory, and there's the wipe of the team here for FPX, but the resets are there, and now you've got a 2v2 in the end, but Vex can do it. Xiaolahu! Is it a 1v1? Who's going down? Xiaolahu comes out on top, and FPX take a 2-0 victory.
there's one man left standing, but the Nexus will not stand any longer. FPX take the 2-0.
What a victory. What a continuation of dominance for
I feel like Xiaohao should have recognized that was going to be a not for naught setup, but Forge now ignited in the mid lane. They both have flash available to them. They are going to jump in with the ultimate, or excuse me, not the ultimate. It's going to be the Shuriken flip. He misses flash, first blood. Cream gets himself a kill. So many different mid laners that getting that first kill can just pivot the entire game around. As we can see, Forge with the stolen, perfect execution. Try to see if he can go in onto Cream. He will be able to get down a lot of damage. Will not pick up the kill. There's Chocho who gets the spoils.
Has made the way over. It looks like both teams ready for a potential fight here.
Oh, they're going to go for curtain calls in a perfect position as well, right in the back line, so that no one's going to be putting any pressure, but Chocho just hasn't got the tankiness to keep himself alive. You can see Xiaohao jumping straight in onto Abel. The Cataclysm comes down. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of OMG. You can see that now that Betty is here, he will get himself a kill. The flash forward aggressively with the 4th shot makes it so it was a 2-for-2.
That there's a lot of targets you can look to engage on, and they don't have the same tools to get at Abel. Again, both AD carries don't have their flashes. You get on top of them, they're probably going to go down. This fight likely going to be a bit of an interesting one.
They know where Cold is. They know he's isolated away from his team, and now the curtain call can come out. They jump straight on top of him. There's the solar flare onto the backside. But look at these Jin rockets just absolutely smashing on top of these people. Abel's been jumped on by Forge. This is a split fight. It's still a 4v4 until the Jin arrives, but never mind. It's all gone wrong. They will get a consolation kill on the end of a Cream, able to use the perfect execution on the Forge to get a kill and get out. But a great fight there from Anyone's Legends. They are really putting OMG to the sword.
Especially as you kind of want to save Flash for the Cataclysm, because Gale Force doesn't work against that. But with the thought,
Flag
the Cataclysm.
Yeah, thinking of Cataclysm, they're not going to waste anything. ZDZ knows he's dead. He doesn't even want to use his Flash. He's just going to accept his fate. Does delay it a little bit. They won't be able to get the tower fully from this. So
Be aggressive here, but has to respect the engaged potential. And Cream looking for something.
He's looking for a lot. They're going to flash over. Perfect execution is just that. Cream did invest his Flash and his Ignite, but he should.
Shanji is moving up as well.
They got TPs on Force. They're going to look to try and get him in as soon as he respawns. There we go. They're going to try and jump in with Chocho. They get the solar flare down. There is the Magnet Storm, but it's stolen. Well, Anyone's Legends get the kill as well. So they've traded there for the Rift Herald and 1 kill. Even in a 4v5, they're able to come out on this. They're going to be able to get the flash out as well. There will be a trade back of a kill. Jinx is getting pretty damn big. Perfect execution still is available though for Forge, and he will turn this fight around. Look at these shots. Not going to land the last one, but you can see there straight away the Jay saying, I know these health bars are low. It's a crazy, scrappy fight, and in the end of it all, it's a 3-for-3. It is anyone.
Really important. You see Cold and Aki in position to potentially engage here. If Anyone's Legend gets trapped here in the pit, it could be a problem. Engage coming in.
They go for the engage. The flash was being burned, but they lose their Jarvan straight away. Aki went in a little bit too far forward. Cream does get the kill onto the Jace, but can he survive and get to use the perfect execution? Yes, he can. Cream is solo killing 3 people on the back of this. Cream, what a monster.
Huge performance. This Fed Akali coming up massive, and Cream, always a pleasure to watch him on this champion. Follows up the engage, and you see Aki presses the ult, jump straight out, but he
part of that conversation. And now we got to look at how they're going to go for this. Ooh, nice solar flare right down in the middle of the lane. They're going to be able to catch out Abel. He has nowhere for him to go. No cleanse available. Could not splash away. And now OMG, despite having the Baron buff, wow, that's a lot of damage. Cream just comes into the fight and says, oh, I'm sorry. Time for me to solo kill everybody once more. The rest of his team will pick up the spoils, but my God, look at the dynamic. Look how different this OMG team is. Once Cream arrives, they will not get the complete ace, but my Lord, it looks so good for Anyone's Legend. And then Cream just tore it all apart.
hard champion to deal with because of the mobility.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. It's not okay. It's not. He's got 25 stacks. Let's have a look to see how it works. Oh dear, Forge. He's 1v3. He's going to go into the Zonyas. There's one. He has a stopwatch available. Can he use it again? He will not have to use it just yet. There's the ultimate, though, from Abel. Picks that one up. They do use a lot, and Forge does end up going down. They will pick up more if they keep pushing in this one. The Magnet Storm, assuming the crash down, going to be enough to pick up another one on the Chocho. And now 5v3 into the base. I don't think there's much hope for you here now, Anyone's Legend.
Yeah, they're trying to get some damage down, but Cream is still fishing.
Cream is still fishing. You can see Aki going in as well with the Cataclysm. Going to be able to pick up another kill on the Xiaohao. It's all on Betty. Betty can't walk up onto this Akali. Betty can't really do a lot here. ZDZ going to see if he can maybe clear the wave, but with the inhibitor falling down, Nexus turrets exposed. They're going to be able to try and just push this one all the way. One Nexus turret, another kill. Maybe they look to try and dive to get the full ace as Betty does get the GA out of the graves. That's going to be all she wrote for game one. OMG with a little bit of a rocky early game, but Cream carrying it all the way to the end game victory.
They're kind of similar to what we saw before, right? Early game, maybe not the most stable. There's definitely a lot of answers back from Anyone's Legend. Honestly, even in the mid game, they looked pretty good, but OMG, very convincing from sort of the mid to late game points. Really knew exactly what they were doing when it came to those fights. They engaged.
the side. There is a package here for Forge. This could be big into a choke point, so you got to be a bit careful. Jojo misses the Zenith Blade. We're going to see them moving straight away. On top of it, there is the Rumble ult going down. First Blood going down over to the set, as they can see the fight really coming into up with this. Another kill going over to ZDZ. A triple kill for ZDZ. This set is up and running, and not only do they get the fight, they get the Rift Herald as well. Prominent now, as you can see Forge going to be going toe-to-toe in the mid lane, actually trading nicely into Cream, maybe looking to try and get the solo kill. Will not go for it just yet. Aki was around, but Cream definitely not looking as comfortable. There is the Cataclysm. They're trying to get it on top of the Equalizer. They will get the flash in, but another ultimate throw more. Jojo now caught out in the wrong place, the wrong time. 2 quick kills. OMG capitalizing on anyone Legend just being a little bit predictable.
And you know what? Potentially look for something here where if they burn those summoners, they're not going to be available for that dragon, maybe even for the Herald. Now they're looking forward. He doesn't have his flash. But
he doesn't have his flash. Yeah, he has no mana either. There's the Equalizer down on top of Xiaohao to make sure he can't trade it back. However, Aki does get traded, so that's a 1-for-1. And they can maybe keep pushing for this because they have the Jarvan. Flash from Cream needed to be used. The Heartbreaker goes down.
Absolutely. You see anyone's Legend playing aggressive here, but might be caught out.
Might have been caught out. We can see that the gravity field goes down, but it's not really on any real advantage. We can see the Equalizer is great alongside the Chaos Storm. The AoE, and again from downtown. They get the Jinx Rocket, so 2 kills to 1 in favor of OMG. Has not got his second item. You are looking at Abel, who's sitting there with the rapid fire cannon alongside it. As I say that, we're going to see the Jarvan. Aki in a lot of trouble in absolutely no man's land. It gets completely deleted.
Yeah, no idea why you're there, right? Cream went to answer the wave, but they greeted for the tower in that situation. You see him trying to turn it around. It will result in him getting out of this one. Xiaohao just going to run away, but they might actually look towards the Baron. Jungle it down, no smite available. You would be trapped in the pit against an Equalizer. That doesn't really sound like a good time, so I think they'll have to turn this one sooner rather than later.
Oh, but they have the package to go straight in on top of Cream. They're going to see if they can kill him off. He's just getting the shields to keep him alive a little bit longer. Eventually, he falls, and then 3 more will follow. They're going to get the resets for the Viego, and you can see the Jinx is in no man's land. Great cleanse there to try and stop anything from going over in the favor of anyone's Legend. But now OMG very much routed. They will still have an opportunity to steal this very low health bar, as you can't let this Jinx run riot. Going to go back. OMG have started up the Baron. It's down to about 2,000 HP. They're going to see if they can burst this one down, but the rest of anyone's Legend are here. The Baron's secured, but the Jinx gets excited. They trade supports 1-for-1. Anyone's Legend not quite in a position to turn this one back around, and it will be a nice little sneak away there by OMG. Try and keep their towers alive. Very few turrets have been taken so far in this game. As we see, Benny gets flashed on. They drop down the Equalizer. He's dead. He does have the Chain of Corruption to try and maybe trade this one back, but they're playing on top of the Equalizer. Now can the resets come in? No, they cannot, as we're going to see more and more kills going over the side of OMG.
And it's kind of feeling a little bit like that game 1 where it is there and available. Remember, summoners up across the board. Apart from Aki doesn't have his flash, but let's see what they can do.
I mean, you don't have to fight this if you're OMG. If you don't feel like you need to go for it, the smite comes in, but it doesn't need it. That's exactly what you can do. You can see the Sunflower goes down. So look, anyone's Legend are feeling it. They look like they can go for this Corki package. That's a great Equalizer as it separates everybody out. They can maybe fight a little bit on it. Aki goes into GA, and now will he be able to stay alive if they get the Rumble back in with the face Showstopper and the face breaker? This Jinx is trying to do as much as they possibly can. Look at Abel go with the rockets. One more hit. There it is. Can they turn it around, though? That is the question. Cold, very, very low. Ooh, sniped down there by Betty. You can see Chocho just running away, trying to see if he can keep himself alive, but Dragon did go over it. Hop, skip, and a jump, but it's not to be. Cream is too smart for this. And that is going to be a fairly even trade in kills, but at the end of it all, it is still the Dragon that goes over to anyone's Legend.
Yeah, anyone's Legend is able to secure that Dragon quickly before the fight even kicked off, so they have the advantage on that, but you know,
get themselves in position to contest this, and they say that now. Cream in a lot of trouble and is deleted. Aki trying to make something happen, uses GA and Demacia and Hop Hop to try and kill off Betty, and goes golden at the end of it as well. Look at Abel. He is the carry. He is the person who needs to be able to stay alive, and he will get resets. He will be able to keep going. The Zhonya's is good, but is it good enough to keep everyone alive? Abel is still pushing forward. Will get some more resets, and he keeps OMG alive in this game.
anyone's Legend just don't seem they want to win, right? You have to
Keep them alive, keep them safe. Aki is, they know he's there. They know he's just sitting on top of that ward, so they're actually going to go straight in on top of him, and there is going to be nothing you can do about this. Honestly, they might not even be able to wait for this dragon fight. They might just be able to end right here, right now, because without Benny, your wave clear is severely nullified.
Yeah, they do have the Corki still firing rockets to the wave. They just need to get that cannon minion, but it keeps getting blocked. If they can sort this out, they should be able to defend. I don't think OMG can end right now. Yeah, the minions are dead. They're not going to be able to do more, so they will have to back away. But again, it's just, this is the thing, when you have a job and when you have a Varus without summoners, it's so easy to find those engages. They're staying, they're looking for a bit longer. They do have the sustain on Abel, but Aki is extremely low. This feels a little bit risky at this point.
Very, very risky. They think they can just get some extra damage down. We get this Nexus turret, they can back themselves away, but it looks like they're going to go for maybe a little bit more. Ford already taken a little bit out of the fight, but he's right beside his Nexus. He's going to be coming back as soon as he's healed up. They're going to go straight in on top of this one here. There's the equalizers on such a low cooldown. Resets might be coming in, though, as Jinx gets excited. One more kill going over to the side of OMG. Make it 2. That's going to be enough to try just to sway them, though, a little bit. Anyone's Legend still pushing back a little bit more. They have the Corki, they have the Varus. Can they survive? There is the good cleanse. There's so many ways of keeping this Jinx alive, and this Jinx just cannot be kept down. There we go. Corki goes in. Forge finally finds his button, has the GA, knows he can trade it back, and anyone's Legends will survive to fight another day.
They do a lot of damage to the base, but it was definitely an overstay. We're saying it was risky.
They are sitting on top of a ward, and I don't think anyone's Legends realize it. They're going to see them now going in and flash in. They're going to maybe try and get jump on someone. Aki, though, has to back himself away and now doesn't have flash. They're going to look for the end. They're going to try and just say, look, you can take the dragon and we don't care, but if we take your base, we win.
Yeah, but Fortune just soloed this one very quickly and then TP back to probably an inhibitor tower because the next tower might be too low. He's going to TP for now. Yeah, okay. They have to be able to defend this, but they've got the Infinal Soul. It's a big spike.
It's a bit of a pinch. It's a bit of a pinch. They've been able to jump on the people. There is the showstopper right on the cold. They're going to be able to turn this one all the way around. Look at the damage coming out now from the side of anyone's Legend. This Jinx piece to get excited. Abel, 1, 2, maybe get some more. 3, maybe even another one. They're going to keep him alive, and Abel carries this fight. Absolutely insane play from the Jinx.
Honestly, I've got to say, it felt like a bit of a flip, but Abel is just so good. Able to perform, able to carry, and